Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Homestead on the FTOG server. As you can see, I have built a road, and I have connected it to our main path. I want to see if I can get all the way back home. I think I can. Yeah, so I connected the factory to the road, which is cool. I have also constructed something that I'll show you in a minute, but first I want to show you the backpack. I finally made an Inception upgrade, like that, and now we have our backpack separated into our toolbox, which is a bunch of this stuff. We have our wardrobe, which contains the Hexalia stuff. I don't remember if I made this in the last episode, but I made it in this one. It still needs hardening charms. I have our winemaker's outfit, of course. We have our rock collection, which is where all our minables go. Actually, is that still... No, magnet's not still on. We have limbo, which is all the stuff I'm not entirely sure what to do with. We have our book bag, which contains all of our quest books and everything. And then we have our episode prep, which I'm not going to show you right now. What I am going to show you right now is I built a place for our Hexalia setup. We have this, you saw this last episode, but this is our little custom brew hut, witch hut thing. What the? I don't know where that came from. So yeah, this is my first, like, custom tree. It's not overly detailed or good, but it's my first one. We'll get there someday. Inside, I have moved our enchanting table because it made sense. That was a free decoration. We have 2 dark oak chests, our stove and cauldron for brewing, and then all our Hexalia stuff in here. I have made one of each brew, so we're going to try them all out and see what they do. First up, the brew of Homestead. That, I believe, takes you home to your spawn point. We'll try that out at the end, because otherwise I just have to walk back here. The brew of Slime Walker. Let's see if the quest tells us what it is. Oh yeah, I finished this quest line now. The brew of Slime Walker negates fall damage and allows you to bounce upwards if you press the sneak key. So, let's give this a shot. Slime Walker. Oh, hello. That's shifting now with the slime. That could be useful, and if I jump off, boop. Okay, that could be useful. We'll keep that in our back pocket. But also, I cannot sneak now with this active, so there's that. The brew of Day Bloom makes me move faster and makes the dark hurt. How much faster? Okay, quite a bit faster, I think. That could have some uses. Okay. Interesting. Let's try out the Brew of Arachnid Grace. We tried this one last time. Out the door. This one lets you climb walls. Which, can I be climbing up and bounce? No, I have to be on the ground to bounce with the Slime Walker. Boing, boing. Epic. Okay. Climb, move through cobwebs quickly. Could be some use for that. Let's try this one. The Brew of Bloodlust makes me stronger and heals for damage. That just gives me Bloodlust. So, let's find a duck. Actually, you'll do. I don't need you anymore. I have both of these plushies. Interesting, doing 2 hearts with a punch. Not bad. Okay, let's see. What's next? The brew of... I can't... Why can't I get it off? The shelf. There we go. Brew of Siphon. What does this do? This increases mining speed and gives a magnet effect. That's decently fast. Okay. And finally, the brew of Spike Skin, which is toughness and thorns. So those are all of those. I'm gonna wait a minute for all of these effects to wear off, because they're gonna get in the way of what we have to do next. But, yeah. So this is our magic place now. There's not a lot of magic in this pack. It's really just herbal hexes is the main magic thing. So we have those brews in our potentiality now. Oh, we can try this one. Let's go home. Ta-da! Okay, got rid of all the effects, and now I'm going to show you a new process I have figured out for a specific thing that will become clear quickly. So we're going to want to head to the Nether. Head in real quick, and I have created a new thing. We now have a respawn anchor back here. Not because I need it, but because right-clicking it with a bottle gives you dimensional tiers. We are then going to take this back to our house, head upstairs real quick, or not real quick, actually, pretty slow. What is that annoying music? That? No, that? There we go, okay. We can then come over here to our spout depot. We can move our horse out of the way. We can place the dimensional tiers into here. Then we can take some... Do I have any? One moment. Alright, we've got the obsidian. Now, if we place it here, it's a one-to-one transference of dimensional tiers to crying obsidian. So those 4 bottles gave us 4 crying obsidian, which we can use to make 1 wither skull. Now, the fastest way to get wither skulls is to buy them from Middleclaw at the shop for a diamond block per skull. That is a cheaper way, but slower. It takes glowstone, obsidian, and whatever it takes to make the gilded blackstone, which is like blackstone and gold and a superheated blaze cake. We don't want to be doing that every time we need to fight a wither, and we're going to need to fight a lot of withers. So, I went into episode prep. I'm not going in yet, because there's spoilers for next episode in there. Maybe next episode, we'll see. But I have prepped something. I need, and discovered something, as it were. I have discovered that while the claim will block the wither from doing any damage, it will also block the wither from killing any animals, which we don't want because we need a wither rose today. So, I have constructed this thing, which if you look at the chunks, right? The cage is outside the chunk, so it should still be indestructible. Inside here is right below the shop, or the general store, which is not claimed. So, the wither should still be able to kill animals in here. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this wither in this chunk, and then we're gonna let it kill the sheep, and get ourselves a wither rose, and then we're gonna kill the wither for realsies, because it can also hurt us. We should be far enough below that nothing above will be in danger, but we are probably going to want to kill it pretty quickly. So, let's go here. I hope... Actually, I am going to see if I can nab the sheep, just to keep it safe from the explosion. So there's that. Get him! Yeah! That's what we wanted. And now, we are going to kill this thing. In a real fight. Hopefully. Come on. Get down here. Our armor's unbreakable, so we don't have to worry about that. Get down here. We might want to put some obsidian up there later. But we won't need to after this, probably. Because we just needed the one wither rose. And... okay. Got rid of that. Wither rose. Now, can we make more wither? I think there's a way to make more wither roses with this wither rose. Is there? Status effect, cutting board. Never mind. I was mistaken, but what we need the wither rose for is this plant. We need to create a Grimshade for a reason that will become obvious very quickly. So, we place the Azure Bluette there, and we click with the hex focus. And we forget the salt. Let me see if I have any salt, and I don't have to cut for this. I have 4 salts. Let's see if I can place it before the things. Yes, I can. Or after the things. Excellent. So, place the salt in there, and then we click here. And we got ourselves a Grimshade. We're gonna plant this probably out here with the rest of our ghost ferns. Oh, I forgot to show this off. I have a little pond with all of our stuff like this. So if we plant this flower, right? And then we go here, and we create... Does this need to be a jack-o'-lantern? This might need to be a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. We create a skull. Skull. We throw this skull on the ground. And then we click this with our hex focus. Oh. It's a one-time. I did not realize it was a one-time thing. Okay, so I'm gonna make another one of those at some point and do a stack of these. Not just one. I thought that was gonna be a permanent flower. Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna need more wither roses at some point. So, there's that. Well, this has kind of thrown off what I thought was gonna happen, but not what I want to do today. So, I'm just gonna throw these away for now. And then I'm gonna show you something, and then we're gonna get to the big fight of the episode. So, I have started working on the restaurant. It's very orange. I realize. The name is L'Acacia, so acacia is the primary block. It's very orange. I did not want it to be this orange, and I need to work on the color diversity a little bit. We have a host, whatever, lectern there. We have please wait to be seated. We have these little double tables, and I wanted these to be so we can place decorational plates on both sides if we wanted to, and then we have these like middle tables and these side tables, and very conveniently, if you hop in, it will put you to the side. We have these nice lime pendant lamps. Those light up the whole thing. And this will be the door to the kitchen, which is not done yet, or even started yet. So that's what's in this episode prep. I started putting together all the different things that we're going to need in our kitchen, plus some counter-making blocks and cabinet-making blocks and stuff. We got Candlelight, we got End's Delight, we have the Tea, Herbal Brews mod, Farm and Charm, we got Farmer's Delight. So there's going to be a lot of stuff in the kitchen. We got to put fridges in there, we got to put several more stoves in there. Let me know what you think of the restaurant in this state, and what color you think I can add to this to break up the orange a little bit. But that's not a problem for this episode. This episode, we are going to head down and try to face that warden again, but not before I make a few more of those hex brews. Alright, we're here at the ancient city. I've got spike skin and bloodlust, so we're gonna be stronger, we're gonna be tougher for 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. Now let's summon ourselves a warden, shall we? Come on, wake up. We want the warden. Hello? Why is this not... Come on. Let's move on. Ah, there's one already here. Okay. Got a shield as well. Come on. Hit me! Hit me! Or not? You gonna... Go. Okay, it still does a lot of damage. But we regenerate very quickly. Oh, I see. That's how this works. Because of the bloodlust, we're regenerating faster than he can do his sonic attacks. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's grab that. What did we get? We got 3 warden carapaces and a heart of the deep. And these reinforced echo shards will... Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing we're fireproof. Yeah. Reinforced echo shards will help us build our warden stuff, which will help us out in the deep dark. Well, as long as I have this bloodlust, I think I might stay here and farm another warden. But you probably don't need to wait around for that. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, when we... I think we're gonna try and take on the deep dark next time, and we're gonna work a little bit more on the restaurant. Maybe. It depends on if I'm inspired or not. But at the very least, I think we're gonna check out the deep dark tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. So, thanks for watching. Later.